guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Lizette, Liliso, New York, and today I am going to show you what I did in regards to the book that I showed you guys before, which was the Super Cute Sewing book, and that I wanted to make this little guy right here. So I'm going to show you that I did complete him. I enjoyed making him. The process was, it was okay. I'm not going to lie. I did not go off of the book. I started reading the instructions, and it wasn't computing in my mind. I don't know if it was because the instructions were not similar to that of a pattern, which is what I'm mostly accustomed to. So I didn't really go off of that. I went off of what I know and what I've done before. So I created him and put him together to the best of my ability, based off of what I've done in the past with my girls back here, because the instructions were just not, they were just not registering in my head. So, but he is complete. He has his little cape, and I made his little mask, and he's completed. He's not perfect, but he's completed, and he's cute. He's not the same size as he's not the same size as as some of the as the girls that I did in the back, but I'm trying to get his eyes lined up with the mask. There we go. I think. Yeah, he's cute. He's a lot smaller, but I guess in copying the pattern, because with the pattern you have to, in the back, this is where I keep my where I have the pattern. When I copied the back of it, has the it has where you would be able to copy the pattern. I should have made it slightly larger in size. So when I traced it out, I should have measured an inch or maybe 2 inches bigger when cutting it out, so that way it would have been a bigger size. But I mean, this size is perfect because he's portable, and the babies, the little ones, are able to hold him because of their little hands, and they can, so he's not too big for a small child to carry around. So I mean, the size is perfect in my opinion. But he's cute, and I painted his eyes and his mouth. Or you can use a gel pen, is what I'm thinking I would need to purchase, is a gel pen in order for the face to come out a little bit better, and I wouldn't have to paint it. But again, he's really cute, and I'm really happy with the result. It's not perfect, but babies are not looking for perfection. They're looking for something to play with, and to sleep with, and to make them feel safe and comfortable, and they're just going to ruin it anyway. Like, the stuff that they get on toys is sometimes, you know, if you can get it out, good luck. Because they'll put all types of things, mud, dirt, peanut butter and jelly, I mean, you name it, they'll put it on their toys, and then you have to, as a mom, create miracles and fix it or clean it or do what we mothers do. So, but he's the perfect size, and he's really cute, and I'm pleasantly pleased with the outcome, and hopefully I can make another pattern from this book. It's really cute. It's a really cute book. You know, maybe I'll make the Little Mermaid. There's other ones here. There's a dragon, and there's the horse, and there's really cute ones that I feel. There's Miley and Milo, which I think are just adorable. So, you know, there's different ones in here that I can try to make later, at a later date, and absolutely great ideas as well. There's a monkey. There's different types. They also have in the back, they show you a little queen with the little heart on it, Queen of Hearts. And they have other things, you know, I guess patchwork, blanket where you can make it as a tent. Just fun things for little kids that I think would be adorable if they're, and you can also like create them and donate them to, you can donate them to charities, and you can donate them to the children's hospital in your area. So, you know, you can make them and donate them to, you know, the cancer ward or the children's ward, where there's kids who are sick of all types of things, but and have to stay there for long periods of time. And as we are now approaching the Christmas season, you know, it would be nice to donate some toys for the kids that are in hospitals and that are sick, or underprivileged children as well. And there's the Shriners Hospital, there's St. Jude's, there's so many places that you can clearly donate so that children can have something to look forward to and something to play with during the holidays, because not everyone, unfortunately, not everyone gets to have a good holiday. And so it's important that we try to not only think of ourselves and our families, but also think of others, and how not everybody is as fortunate to have, and not everybody is as fortunate to have a family, have a home, have a meal, or for it to be joyful. So it basically encompasses, right, what the holiday is supposed to be about, which is giving and being thankful for what you have, but also giving to others who are less fortunate. So it's important to maybe make some of these things, and you know, if you are selling them and you're not selling them as quickly as you would like, or you have extras that have not been purchased by someone, then maybe you can, out of the kindness of your heart, clearly, because I know everyone has bills to pay. But out of the kindness of your heart, if you can donate one or two things to a good cause and for a child in need, like the children in Gaza, who don't have food, don't have a home, don't have medical care, they don't have anything. And these are children who are going through, clearly, some very, very, very traumatic times. Like, if everyone just took a moment to understand the gravity of that whole situation, that would be amazing. Because if you could put yourself or see yourself as a child going through all of that, or see one of your children going through all of that, then maybe you would change your perspective on that whole situation, and how unfair it is to the people of that area and of that land. So I leave you with that. I just wanted to show my little superhero here. I don't have a name for him yet. I don't know, but if you can come up with one, preferably something in a Latin name, then that would be fantastic. I put a star on here because he is a star, and I wanted to. I didn't want to put a letter of any sort, because putting a letter, would have to. It's like personalizing it. And so I just put a star on there, but it can be personalized, right? You can put a letter or any other symbol, I guess, that a child would like. Yeah, you can put the regular S for Superman, or in the book his name is Super Scotty. I don't like the name Scotty. No offense to anybody named Scotty, but he doesn't come off as a Scotty to me. So I haven't come up with a name for him. So if you wanna drop a name in the comments, maybe I can adopt a name for him from someone who jots it down. I don't know. I'll probably come up with another name at a later date, but he's really cute, and I love his little cape, which does come off, by the way. So you don't have to have it. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to leave it on there. It could come off, but he is a superhero and he needs his cape. And I just think he's really cute. He's really cute. He's a cute kid. Does wonderful things. I mean, the imagination is just amazing. But yeah, he wasn't hard to do, and there are, in order to, there's this piece attached to this piece, which goes attached to the bigger piece. Then there's the underwears that goes attached to the body, the arms. There's two separate pieces for the arm. The hair has to be, the front of the hair has to be attached to the face before you attach it to the back of the head. So it's yeah, it was a lot of work, but trying to figure it out, because like I said again, I didn't use the instructions in the book, because they were very confusing, and the way that they wanted me to adorable little guy, right? The way that they want you to put it together, it just seemed a little off. I don't know. It was kind of like you had to use a square, and I don't know, it was just very strange for me, the reading of the directions on here. But I mean, if you can sit with the book before you start the project and try to, you know, figure it out on your own, then that's great if you can do that. I'll try to see if I can, I'll think about it. It's a lot of work, but maybe I'll put a video together of putting him together so that hopefully if someone wants to create him, you can do so off of the video. But I will try to see if I can do that. It's just I'm a one-woman show here, and trying to put something together, you know, videos on sewing are not my forte, but I can give it a shot. I don't know how successful I'll be, but I'll try to see if I can do it again and figure out how I can put the video together so that it's a step-by-step instruction on how to make this little guy here for a little boy that you love. But we shall see. Don't hold me to it. I will do, again, my best. But I don't like to make promises because, I don't know, I feel like sometimes when you make promises, they tend to get broken. It's like promises were meant to be broken. That's my logic at times. So I don't like to make promises that I can't keep. But I will try to see if I have the ability to make him again and show you how it's made or how I put it together, based off of my own knowledge of making rag dolls from my previous makes. I, again, did not use the instructions on here because it might as well have been in another language. I don't know what sewing training this person had, but it's a great book. It has great ideas. Love every single item that's in here. Fantastic. Directions, not a fan, but that's just my critique. That does not mean that the book is no good, because the book is absolutely fantastic and worth every single penny, because he came out great. So if you are an experienced, I would say intermediate to advanced sewist, then you can do it. But if you're a beginner, my suggestion is to buy a pattern that has more visual instructions as well as the written instruction on how to make a rag doll. And they do have patterns where they have a boy. I've never seen one that is a superhero, but it doesn't mean that you can't hack the pattern in order to create the same thing using a regular pattern from one of the big four, or from another doll maker, or an independent or an indie pattern. So you can use other patterns to create a boy doll, and do the same look. You don't have to buy the book to create it. But if you are a beginner, and you like the idea of buying this book, my suggestion to you is to definitely buy a pattern and try to go off of the pattern and not the book. Sometimes the books can be, to me, more confusing than the actual pattern is. So, and that's just my personal opinion. I'm pretty sure that there are plenty of people who can read the book and figure it out and put it together and have no problems or issues. I was not one of those people, but it doesn't mean that you can't do it. So again, that's my opinion and my take on it. I just wanted to come by here, and as I said before, I was gonna give this little guy a try because I thought he was the cutest one on the front cover, along with the little mermaid. I really like her too. She's really cute. I like the colors that they chose for her. So I don't know, we shall see about creating another one, or potentially just creating another one of this little super guy, and creating him, and then maybe making a video showing how I put him together for you, because he's in the book. He has the book, the instructions and pictures. It left a little to be desired, to be honest. Wasn't too much of a fan of the instructions. So if I can help somebody out, maybe I'll do that. I'll probably make a video, and then we'll see how he can be put together. It's not that hard. It's pretty simple to do. Maybe we'll make another Scotty. What do you think? I think he's cute. But that's it for now, guys. If you stayed this far, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you coming through and listening and hearing me up until the very end. And I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend. Today is Friday in my world. And that you have a blessed start to your week. And I will see you again soon. Talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.